Why Live for Love?
Yeah, Live for Love TV. That's a good question. Live for Love TV is an idea that started probably a decade ago. Basically, to live for love. That was the idea of it. Because I believe there's only two ways to live in this world. And one is to live for love, and the other one is to live in fear. And since most of us don't want to live in fear, I decided that I'd put this together. It's germinated over, as I say, a decade from different places. It started on a different continent than where I am now, and it'll probably go to another continent eventually. So that was the real reason for Live for Love TV, is to uplift people, education, mind, body and soul, and uplift myself at the same time. It's not about uplifting you and not uplifting me. We do this together. It's a shared venture. And as my equipment and my ideas and contents get better, the stuff on the channel will get better. And what I'd like to say is it's going to be controversial to some people, because some of the stuff I'm going to put on there and other people are going to put content on it. It's going to be controversial, but it's not a problem there. You can take it or leave it. It's just like any other channel. Live for Love TV is also one of those channels that has its opinion and views, but it's not going to push views or opinions. It's just going to put them out there, and people can have their own views on what the views we give, right? So, give an example. If Shakespeare was alive today, I'm sure he would come up with a question like, say something like, to jab or not to jab? That is the question. Whether it is nobler, yeah, you know the rest, all that sort of stuff. So people are talking about the vaccination, whether they're going to take a jab, whether they're not going to take a jab. Live for Love TV doesn't have a position to say whether you should or you shouldn't. This is a personal decision. I think anyone without real evidence, not just hearsay and they know this is in the jab and that's not in the jab, without real evidence, shouldn't say to any other person not to take the jab. I would say, if you feel comfortable taking a jab for the coronavirus, I think you should go ahead and don't let anybody dissuade you from it. And the same the other way. If you don't feel comfortable, then don't take it and feel comfortable with that. You've got to walk around your own body. I look at it like if somebody came to me and said that there's lots of planes that crashed this year, but yet they want to go somewhere, I'd ask a simple question to myself, like, are most of the planes crashing? If that's the answer is no. Is it a very small percentage of planes that have crashed, but yet they have crashed? And the answer is still no. I'd say, well, the decision is certainly yours. I mean, if you've got to go somewhere, if you feel comfortable doing something, if you feel taking a jab, it's going to make you feel healthier, more comfortable, feel well to go around, and I think you should do it, and you shouldn't be taken away from it, and the same the other way. So it's that kind of content that's going to be on the channel, going to be out and around, going to have people with me, going to be interviewing people, and I'm going to do my best to give you the best upliftment while I'm uplifting myself from fear into love.